Hey, how's it welcome? How's it welcome? I said, hey, how's it going? It's Jesse here, co-founder here at Pebble, and I've got Kevin. Kevin, how you doing?
Good, good, doing well. I'm on the other side of the world right now, so I'm over here in Korea for a few more weeks.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's like the beauty of like being able to run a business anywhere. A lot of you guys are doing the same thing with your land business. You're able to travel. And I remember I had a few guys that I've spoken to backpacking and just traveling the world, or team members just like living, in different parts of the world. But anyways, we're here to talk about our August feature updates or just updates in general. So we've got a lot to talk about today, and we're going to jump right into it. So Kevin, let's start with the first one, Docusign. I think this has been a big one that people really want to integrate with, really want to be able to push their documents over to Docusign to get that signed. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've built out a pre-made integration using Zapier. So um, if you need that to happen, you will basically pull our integration, and we'll have a link to that if you're interested in it. And then it's as simple as just logging into DocuSign, and you'll have that ready to go. So yeah, pretty easy. We've also
Sure.
got we'll have others for other common signing services like Sign Now, EverSign, some of the other ones. So if you do need your documents signed, we will be able to do that quick and easy.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. The other thing here, speaking about Zapier, we've updated our Zapier integration. What can we sort of see different here, or updated here?
Yeah. So we launched a new Zapier integration a couple months ago, and have had some feedback on some things that people would like to be added to that. So, basically, a lot of this is enriching the data that you get through Zapier. So, when a deal gets moved to a stage, we now include all of that deal's associated properties and contacts. If there is if you need to look up a property by either its APN or its offer code, you can now do that through through the lookup property Zap. So there's a lot of just kind of more detailed information that you get throughout our Zapier integrations. So yeah, try those out and let us know if there's any other additions you need to those, and we'd be happy to add them.
Awesome. All right. We also have our lead forms. I know we've made some changes on there. Our lead forms are very versatile. You can use it for many things. You could use it for your website. You could use it for your call answering service, where they can fill out leads for you. You can, in fact, save it as an icon on your home screen. So when you get a call, you're filling out your own lead forms. There's a lot of things. And so we've made some changes here. The first one is like the lead form opt in. This is for a very specific use case here. Kevin, let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so here I am on my seller inbox, and if I want to go update my lead forms, I go over here to settings, and we have these lead forms down here. So I've got a lead form for Pat Live, and then I've just got a seller inbox lead form here. So the new things that we have, first of all, you can make any of these fields optional or required or hidden. This is great if, for example, you're not using campaign codes. Pebble provides campaign codes for all the mailing and properties that we send out. And so you can, if you're not using that, you can hide that from your lead form. So this is just a way to not confuse your users if you're not using your campaign code. You can hide that. You can also, if you don't care about getting somebody's email address, you can make that hidden or just make it optional. So those are some changes there. And then, as Jesse was mentioning, the opt-in language. So on your lead form, if you're embedding your lead form on your website, you can now have a specific opt-in language. Now, this is required for if you're getting your phone number verified by different services, they will require you to have some some consent language saying that you consent to be contacted via text messages or calls. And so this is what that language says. I agree to receiving service calls and text messages from this business. So that will be there by default. You can also change it to anything that you want. And now, when a customer fills out that uh, form, they will see a checkbox that they need to check there. You can also make this hidden if you don't require that. So yeah, that's just a great way to stay in compliance for those of you who require it. And then again, we have additional input fields. You can ask any question that you want on that lead form, so you can get down to the nitty gritty of the information that you need to collect.
So really, I mean, our forms are now sort of we've got more options, a lot more control, specifically around collecting information for, on a seller. So again, we've got the opt-in. We've also got the optional fields, which Kevin just talked about. I know some people want to be able to control some of that information that they're collecting, so you also have access to that. Awesome. Well, let's talk about the sorting task by due date. What's that all about?
Yeah. So we have our tasks list here. That's over in the main menu here. This is a summary of all the tasks throughout all of your deals. This can be a really good way to just see, what do I have due today? What are the tasks coming this week? We now have the ability to sort, not just by when the task was created, but when it's due. So I can go both this way. I can also sort by completed date. So if I want to see, even my completed tasks, when those were completed, I can do that. This can If I wanna track, how many tasks am I completing per week, I can go here and do that. So, some nice sort of filtering options that we now have on that page.
Yeah. So I know a lot of you guys spend a time in the task area, or your team members may be spending time in the task area, just making sure they get everything done that they need to get done. So now you're going to be able to sort that by due date. All right. So the last thing we want to talk about here and wrap this up is there's always been concern about the number of property records inside of Pebble. Now, I want to make sure you understand a property record is an actual property. And it doesn't matter if you've uploaded it twice or three times. We will simply update that information. We'll actually duplicate that property record. And the property record is based on the county and the APN. But we're super excited to announce there are no limits to the amount of property records that you bring into Pebble now. Um, this is really important for us because we want you to be able to have access to the sheer amount of data, and we're realizing you guys are sending thousands of outbound marketing sometimes on a weekly basis now. So this is really important for you to have that information. And this is one of the areas where Pebble is really unique. This isn't sort of a contact based system. This isn't a typical CRM. Everything revolves around the property record, and everything from marketing to remarketing to contacts. Everything comes back down to the property record, and we want to make sure you have contacts. We want to make sure you're going to be able to pull everything up at any time. We've got some fantastic filtering options inside of our property database that you can go and sort for your properties. But, anyways, a big announcement here is that we no longer have any limits with your property records. So, continue to get your marketing out within Pebble and track for all your properties. Awesome. Well, this wraps up August feature updates. Kevin, it's always awesome to catch up with you and share with everybody what's going on. I feel like we're back in the old times of Pebble when you're out in Korea and I'm here in Canada.
My morning, your afternoon, that's how.
Exactly, exactly. All right, guys. This happens every month, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hit that bell icon so you get notified when we come up with these sort of feature updates. We do these every month. If you want to chat with us live, we've also got several live sessions. One that you may want to check out on our homepage at pebblerei.com under resources and learn Pebble. And there's live training. You can join one of our live sessions, especially the office hours that we have on a weekly basis. Anyways, thanks again for joining us. Kevin, thanks again. And we'll see you guys next month. See you guys.
Hi, everyone.